Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIK WM France Deck G4-5 game with Phantom, Sandswoll, and Midilolbusim. Looking at this first pile, it's pretty bad. What are the highest ceiling cards? Baby Stable Delivery Bed. It has some good combos. Treasure Hunter. I think those are the two picks. It's Stable Deliveryman or Treasure Hunter. Tile Maker is a way to secure the first cooking hearth is an option, but I think I think Stable Deliveryman has the highest point ceiling. It has some really good combos. So then I'm thinking Village Fool here. I'm not that happy with my first pack. Village Fool looks like a pretty good follow-up. Yeah. Cattle Breeder is good. Market Crier is interesting. Clay Seller can be interesting, but looks like the packs are just not really all that strong. Okay. Well, I sort of wish I had taken the clay because Animal Husbandry Worker is kind of a payoff for that. But yeah, I guess we take Animal Husbandry Worker here. This card is fairly solid. You fence 4, do a small little pasture for free, basically. This pick. Stockman as a combo with Stable Deliveryman is okay. It's not amazing. It's okay. Parquet Setter. Parquet Setter works with Animal Husbandry Worker and Stable Deliveryman quite well. It makes the stables basically free. It triggers off of Animal Husbandry Worker. Yeah, it's a way to get a ton of wood. So Parquet Setter looks like a good option here. So what my goal should be is to offset my Stable Deliveryman builds with when I plow and when I build rooms. So that's the plan. Okay, and then we get not really interested in any of these. Mailman I think has the highest potential. The rest of the cards are pretty weak, so Mailman's a solid option. Wow, Cattle Breeder came back, which it really should not have. This card is quite solid. It's a very solid card. Yeah. That's surprising. And so how early am I getting boar? Do I want to consider Ham Glazer here? I think what I do is I'll take Storehouse Minder. There's a chance that it combos with Mailman really nicely. Storehouse Minder is like a pretty solid card, but it's also it's a card where when it's useful it can be really good, but when it's not useful then it's got pretty specific timing, so then it's easy to just move along to Village Fool. Oh, you know what's funny? With Meadow, I can grab the Animal Husbandry Worker points for myself, and nobody else can have them. We've got a couple solid cards here. Melon Patch, Ceramics, Machete, Duck Pond. With Stable Deliveryman, I certainly hold the animals pretty easily. Yeah, I think I probably need to take Meadow here. And then what's coming back? I'm not sure. Machete plus Melon Patch is a good combo. It takes some work, so I should probably block pick whatever I get back. I like Parchment, yeah. Yeah, I think taking Meadow is totally fine. What we're looking at like a what was I gonna say? I don't even remember. Is this a good storage shed game? I do build the first stable quite easily. There's also farm stable. Farm stable is quite solid. Fish trap. Fish trap is good. Probably take farm stable. Ruska saying that with Meadow you have to reveal it too early before other people fence so it doesn't hurt the others. That's a good point. Yeah, if I could hold on to it and really use it as for the surprise factor, that could be pretty good. I think we'll take farm stable here. I do like fish trap. It's very solid. But I think farm stable is just going to be really good for this game. Farm stable with 2 stables for 3 food is, is nice. With 3 stables, it's really nice. So I think I'm probably playing Parquet Setter, Animal Husbandry Worker, Stable Deliveryman. Beyond that, everything is kind of up in the air. Okay. I think Bookmark is fine. I think Drained Pond is fine. I haven't seen a plow yet, so I won't take Punter. Child's Toy is pretty good. Drain Pond, Bookmark, Child's Toy. I think those are the 3 I'm looking at. Is there any card that I particularly would like to play with Bookmark? Bookmark could play Village Fool. Thing is, Bookmark is just like taking away a card. It's using a card to spend a card, which is not great with Village Fool. But it might be fine to play in the mid-game. Child's Toy is not bad. Drained Pond, maybe. Drained Pond goes pretty well with Parquet Setter. Yeah, I have a really nice Parquet Setter game. Like, I'm going to be able to trigger Parquet Setter like 8 out of the 14 rounds at least. That's sort of the plan right now. So Drained Pond does go along with that. Problem is it costs read, and I'm thinking since my wood cost should be fairly low between Stable Deliveryman and Parquet Setter, I should be able to build a couple wood rooms. So that's what's pushing me away, I guess, from Child's Toy and Drain Pond. So we'll go Bookmark here. Camembert came back. Camembert is quite good. Or came back. It's Camembert is available. Camembert is quite good. Could do Hayrake. For unblockable plows, but Camembert is quite strong, so. And then Machete and Melon Patch came back. Nobody decided to take that combo. There's also Parchment here if we did want to get hold animals with our Animal Husbandry Worker. We could play occupations using parchment. I think with bookmark kind of makes it not necessary. And I don't know if I want to play even... It's not worth putting a lot of effort in to play all these occupations. It's fine just throwing most of them away with Village Fool. Like, I probably play the first 4 and not the last 3. Cattle Breeder, maybe. So Melon Patch looks pretty good here. Although Machete makes a crop game on its own, basically. But Melon Patch is quite solid. And Storage Shed came back, so we'll happily take Storage Shed here. Unlike our occupations, we're happy if we can play all 6 of our miners that we've drafted so far. They're all quite strong. They are all quite strong. Hi, Rylocran. Whoa, Child's Toy and Drain Pond came back. So definitely not taking Punter, because Punter would not have survived this long if people had seen plows. So I think we'll take Drain Pond here. I think Drain Pond plus Melon Patch. If I can get Melon Patch to go off once, Drain Pond goes off once. I only really need 1 or 2 plow actions to have a really, really solid farm. 3 fence stables because of Storage Shed, Village Fool for a couple points, Animal Husbandry Worker for 2 points. I should be able to have a very pretty farm. The only thing that's not totally determined is my feeding, but with Animal Husbandry Worker, it's pretty clear that I should go for the first fireplace because I'm going to be able to hold a breeding pair of animals. I should get a lot of building resources. Parquet Setter, Stable Deliveryman, Animal Husbandry Worker. Those get me a lot of building resources. Stable Deliveryman saves me 1 wood per stable, so Parquet Setter basically pays for itself. Ooh, Midilol starting with Market Crier here. Thank you. So we'll go ahead and play Parquet Setter. So Market Crier is going to give everyone grain. I'm amazed he didn't go for the Melon Patch with Market Crier in hand. Could have had a 3-field Melon Patch. And then I am playing Parquet Setter. I'm guessing Midilol probably took ceramics from that pile and is planning to go for an oven and free pottery. That's my assumption. So what other ways to plow were there in the game? There was hay rake, and other than that, I didn't see particularly a lot. So sandswoll playing public forest, sure. Public forest is fine. I'm kind of surprised he took it as high as he did because I thought there were quite good miners available, but doesn't really matter. Midilol, well, let's see if he might take grain, he might take 2 clay. If he doesn't want 2 clay, wow, everyone starts with a grain right at the beginning. Free grain. We'll go ahead and take the 2 clay, and we're very happy to take the 2 clay because that 2 clay helps us build a fireplace. There's Major Miner, so this round should be Animal Husbandry Worker and then wood or reed. And if good wood or reed actions are not available, we'll build the fireplace. We also want to play our Stable Deliveryman as well, so we got time. The hard thing about always laying out my farm in a certain way is that now if I meadow the way that I should meadow, it's going to be a dead giveaway what I have in my hand. Oh, there's Charcoal Burner for Sandswoll. Great card. 2 Reed is good. Reedstone Food is good. I think I want to get the breeding pair of sheep set up. I think it's worth passing on the good action to do it here. Like I don't think I'm going to be able to build the first fireplace. Or, sorry, not build the first fireplace. Build the first wood room. So, I think we can go for other compensation. We do want to play our stable deliveryman soon as well, so... Yeah, because the stable deliveryman coming out the earlier the better. It can come out in round 5 and still get max points, but I'd like to play it even earlier, ideally. I like to play it even earlier so that I can get storage shed out so that I'm not missing out on too many storage shed procs. And then Bookmark will play Village Fool. So Village Fool we probably want for 4 points. So Village Fool should come out in round 10. So Bookmark should come in the latest round 7. Actually, no. Bookmark can come out in round 8 because it's start around. Village Fool will start around. Yes. Early Crier. Yes, very early Crier. Looks like it'll be a good charcoal burner game because everyone having grain means the ovens are much more appealing. This will be a very good charcoal burner game. So yeah, instead of taking 2 wood, we'll go ahead and play the fireplace here. 2 wood's not great. We can get better than 2 wood, so... And we get a wood from Parquet Setter. So I think we're going to do like a 5 pasture game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we need to only spend 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We only need to spend 1, 2, 3 more wood total on fencing. So that is quite cheap. Had a 5 wood, 5 food charcoal burner game yesterday. That's not bad. Sometimes charcoal burner can be more, like 6 when it's worth, like when you get up to 6 or 7, like when you're replacing the fireplace with the cooking hearth and that kind of thing, it can really kind of get out of hand. So we'll go for a 3 wood action here. We don't need to play an expensive occupation for our stable deliveryman. We can play it, hopefully play it next round. So Midilol's got pipe smoker. I hope that's not the only payoff that Midilol has. But if you're going to go for an early sow action, man, take Melon Patch. If you're going to round 1 Market Crier. Also, Phantom took or played Matic. Phantom played Matic, start player Matic, and then took 4 wood. What? I guess 4 wood is good, but... Was it a 3-player? Oh, okay, yeah. So if it's a 3-player game, that makes more sense. And neither cooking hearth? Oh, that's unusual. 1, 2, 3. Stable deliveryman would be bad to play there. I could... No, I don't want to take sheep here. Maybe I should take sheep here. No, no, I don't want to take sheep. This is not a breeding pair yet. I could just start player Camembert. Yeah. Food on occupation, food on sheep, food on sub-nonsense space. Some space that nobody else will want, but I might want. Not grain, not reed. Maybe add 1 wood. I think we'll just put it on day labor, honestly. I'm not sure where I could put it that I would get. I'm not sure where I could get this third food. Like, not on build a room. Fencing's not available yet. Yeah. That's fine. And then we'll play that. Play stable deliveryman. 1, 2, 3. B. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's my Camembert. Place 3 food on spaces, and then whoever uses them gets the food. Now, I did just encourage someone to sheep sweep me, so that might have been a mistake. But there's also good, like, 4 food actions available, and nobody has any way to eat them. So I think it would be kind of a nasty move. So if someone wants to do it, I mean, I'll take 4 food. Fishing or traveling players if I have to, but obviously I'd much prefer the sheep come back. Sandswoll builds the clay oven. Makes sense. That's what happens when everyone gets a free grain early in the game. Building it but not baking it. Interesting. Then feed 2 food and a sheep. Alright, so now we start looking towards building a room. We're in a pretty nice spot. We've got a breeding pair of sheep. We've got our parquet setter stable deliveryman set up. We've got a fireplace. Really, the question now is just, can we get enough reed? That's all. That's the big question. Can we get enough reed? Six wood for fence. Oh yeah, I should go for 6 pastures, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can fence 1, 2. I only need to fence 4. I only need to do 4 fences for 6 pasture. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Yeah, 6 fences, right, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, for 6 pastures. Looks good. And Sandswoll's got ceramics. So not Midilol, but Sandswoll. That's kind of scary. So yeah, he's got a pottery now, free pottery with charcoal burner. And he gets 6 wood. Pretty good. Good start for Sandswoll. Sandswoll's in a really good position. Well, I think we should take 4 wood. There is reedstone food available, and I do need to pick up a couple reed. If I take 4 wood here, what's coming back? One of the clay moves or occupation? Go ahead, take the wood. Yeah, reedstone food's not coming back, I guess. I think the 4 wood is more important, though. Whoa, this is a late perpetual student here for Phantom. Were we taking occupation that aggressively? I guess I sort of was. Phantom plays perpetual student. Sandswoll plays bread carrier. That is a lot of food. Sandswoll's got a good amount of food on the board. 3 food every 2 rounds. So, pass me Reedstone food, please. Yeah, so you know what? The nice thing about having Cattle Breeder, I think I'll probably play Cattle Breeder. I'm remembering that you can't get cattle until round 10, round 11. So being able to play Meadow off of the Cattle Breeder might be worthwhile. So in that case, Village Fool... I mean, Village Fool could throw away Mailman, Storehouse Minder, and a Miner Improvement, because I'm probably not going to play 7 Miners. It takes a lot of work to play 7 Miners. And it looks like I'm going to be one of the last to Family Growth, so... in that case, it's not as likely. Yeah, round 7 Family Growth is interesting. So, I'll build a room in round 8 to trigger my Parquet Setter. And then try to maybe build another room in round 10. Trigger Parquet Setter again. Phantom doesn't have enough food. So it's going to play Where's Salesman? And playing it manually. What? Should I Reedstone food or 2 reed? Reedstone food is a nice move, but 2 reed is a room plus drained pawn. Kimball says perp seems like an odd choice now. Yeah, that's right. I agree with Kimball. I mean, Phantom could build a stone oven. If you're really hungry, you could have built the stone oven. Maybe he's running out of miners and doesn't want to play... I don't know. I'm not sure what Phantom is thinking there. But hopefully we get to build a room. Hopefully Sandswoll does not build a room. That would be nice. Phantom is technically threatening pottery. So, Sandswoll maybe should build Reno pottery or major minor pottery here. Phantom should build the Basket Maker's Workshop. Yeah, because where Salesman gets you read. That's true. And then you don't have to spend another action getting it. I mean, nobody else is able to build the Basket Maker's Workshop right now, so that's why I'm saying Phantom might be threatening the pottery. But yes, you're right that the Basket Maker's Workshop is better for the player with Where's Salesman. Sandswoll playing Parvenu. So this is maybe a calculated gamble here. So that means we get the second Family Growth, which is crazy. So we get to bookmark, start player rounds, or no, we'll Storage Shed. Actually, how is that going to work? Parquet Setter. So if I build a stable and then Storage Shed return it, I don't get a wood from Parquet Setter. But I will get a resource later. D plus wood parquet setter. So, yeah, I could play bookmark in round 8. So I can storage shed. Yeah, I'll storage shed next round. And I don't get a wood from parquet setter, but it means I get a resource in round 8, so. Yeah. Go ahead and start player here. I could plow second move. That's a good idea. So here's my storage shed. So I'm planning to use storage shed to get me reed, and then parquet setter gets me wood, and then that's how I'll keep. I maybe build a five room house in this game. Might be the play. So then on family growth, I'll play bookmark. Bookmark will let me play Village Fool in round 11, and then Village Fool can toss 4 cards. Or 2 cards. Sandswoll Reno plus pottery, so going for a clay room instead of a wood room with that parvenu play. Sandswoll's got off to a nice start. He did fall behind in the family growth queue. There's also like a bunch of good wood actions. So I don't think I'd plow ahead of taking 4 wood. I think probably taking 4 wood is better. There's also 3 stone. But yeah, I think I probably should just take the wood. That keeps pressure on the build room space. Because then when I play bookmark, I can get a reed. And I would not mind building a room next round. Not at all. Sheep and 2 food, feed 4. Three sheep is not, yeah. Yeah, because now Phantom might go after, Phantom could go after the sheep by building the cooking hearth here. But I think Phantom will probably build... Will they build the Basket Maker's Workshop with this move? Hard to say what Phantom will do. I'm having a hard time predicting their moves. Not if Sand builds here. Oh, Sandswoll could build with this move, that's true. Phantom plays Tile Maker. Okay. Sandswoll did not build. So Sandswoll has the first action build here. If they don't, I will build a room quite happily. So we'll go ahead, pay for our bookmark, and get a reed. 1, 2, 3. Put a marker on round 11. Getting 4 sheep back would also be good. Getting an 8 sheep with, or 8 food with 1 action would be quite strong. So yeah, Sandswoll will not build here. So I'm forced to choose between four sheep and building a room. I guess building a room is only really good if Phantom does not want to start player again. Which Phantom will start player. And if Phantom start players, then Sandswoll could first action start player, second action build a room round 9. And I don't want to stay. I in fact can't stable block. I don't have any stables in my supply because my stable's on storage shed. So I have to just take the sheep here. And I'm not complaining. Getting 8 sheep with a move is, or 8 food with 1 move is quite good. So we're set up reasonably well. Treasure hunter here from Midilolbusim. So with Shepherd's Croc, I always expect covering 8 spaces at the bottom here. Ooh, sandswoll played Tower Builder. So I get to build first action round 9, grow round 10. Yeah. First action build. Looks really good. Midilol's going to start player, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Swing Plow with Shepherd's Croc is kind of weird. Because you only can Shepherd's Croc for at most one pair of sheep. So pay a wood, build a stable. Wololo. Whoops, come on, get out of there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and build. I'm following, it's the NHL trade deadline, so I'm following to see if there are any trades especially involving my team. They did one minor transaction, but nothing really else. Trade pawn next round on family growth. That sounds good. Because then it'll come in round 14. Yep. Phantom plays a driftwood. Sure. Sandswoll forced to plow. Yep. The fact that I was able to build a room again quite aggressively is really bad for Sandswoll, who's trying to slow play it for their tower builder. Should I take a pair of boar here? Or I guess I should take the food first, and then maybe last action take the wood first, and then last action take the boar? Or also, do I need to take the clay? I feel like clay should start to free up. Midilol's got 11, Phantom's got 8, so Sandswoll will use all of theirs. I feel like I should be okay getting good clay actions later. Thinking about getting enough clay into Reno is the big thing. So yeah, I should probably take a pair of boar, keep 1 sheep, pair of boar, and then when I play cattle breeder, I'm ready to play meadow. So that looks okay. Phantom builds the Basket Maker's Workshop. I assume this is going to be on Reno. Yeah, I guess renovating to a stone house, even with 5 rooms, is only worth 3 points with Tile Maker. So that's something to keep in mind. Here's barn for sandswoll. Can build 3 stables so long as they keep up, as long as he keeps up the plowing. Bard is a really good card. We're going to go ahead and grab the boar here. I don't know if I needed to do it with this action, but I am obligated to first action. I am obligated to first action family growth next round in all likelihood, so yeah, we'll do that. And we get Wood F Parquet Setter. And feed 6. So then this round I want to plow a field probably. Plow a field, maybe take reed. So if I get 1 from Drained Pond, I get 1 from plowing. I can melon patch 1, assuming that I get melon patch. You know what? Melon patch is probably not happening. It might still happen, but melon patch might be the 3rd card I discard for Village Fool. There's cattle here. Oh man. So maybe I can discard Cattle Breeder. Yeah, 4 rooms is probably enough. 4 rooms and then just go for like a really, really pretty farm. Should be the play. Breeding cattles in round 11 is worth maxing them out with Cattle Breeder. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should maybe use the bookmark to play Cattle Breeder instead of playing Village Fool. Because then I have a pretty good start player meadow action. I think we should go ahead and take 5 clay here while it's available. Also, there's 6 food fishing on the board, and there was 6 food traveling players in the last round, I think, or a couple of rounds ago. So yeah, everybody's got very well fed thanks to the market crier, giving everyone ways to... Or giving sandswoll easy. I guess he didn't actually bake with his clay oven, eh? He held on to it. Did I breed boar? I did not, thank you. Good observation. Yeah, I think I should maybe play Cattle Breeder, and then if I want to play Village Fool, I could always play it manually in round 12 for 2 points. Throw away Mailman, Storehouse Minder. Because it's actually looking like I have a reasonable chance to play all of my... I'm not going to have 4 cards to toss with Village Fool. So the only reason I play Village Fool round 11 is to toss 4 cards for 3 points. If I'm not hitting 3 points, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to throw away 3 things. Like, I'll just throw away 2 things. Market Crier goes off again. Man, this is going to be a pretty high-scoring game for some of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 pastures at most. So I do need 1 more wood from somewhere. Probably can take wood. Could play take vegetable here, so that I'm ready to plow sow onto my melon patch. 2 more wood, if I want to fence 6. So I need to pay 1 here, and then I need to fence 6, and I do get 1 back when I do that. And then I should get wood back in round 13 as well. It depends if I want to fence 6 in round 11, right? Because if I'm not going to fence 6 round 11, I only need 1 more, I think. Because Parquet Setter will refund. Auk. Cattle breeder. Probably find defense twice. Yeah, it might be. Oh, and I'm gonna spend a wood for another stable. Sandswoll's playing Stockman, so with Barn, took Stockman would. Oh, I can meadow plus wood. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I mean, I could also start player Melon Patch and do that as well, because I kind of like whatever round 12 is. If it's Plow So, great. If it's if I play Melon Patch and round 12 is Plow So, great. If it's something else, if it's Family Growth, I like Family Growth too. Yeah, I do want the animals to breed, right? So I think playing Meadow is worth it here. But I'll get a read from Meadow. And I think fencing and then taking the cattle is totally worth it here. And second action, take wood. Third action, fence. Nobody can. Well, exactly. That's why I'm thinking I can go for the fencing. Because, yeah, the 2 cattle might come back here, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, they might come back even after I take a turn to fence. Because sandswoll will family growth, right? Or 3 sheep. Yeah, that would be good as well. Oh, whoa! 7 wood dinghy. Well, Midilol says thank you very much. That just put 7 wood into the game. This is a strange game. So I take 3 wood and then I fence and then I get some kind of animal. 7 wood fishing, yeah. Pog. 7 wood fishing, pog. Why did I take wood? Because I'm going to fence here. I'm going to fence and then take the cattle. Oh! And then phantom fences. Sad. That's fine. I can still take 2 cattle and eat the sheep. Just not breed boar. And then fence in round 12. Looks like the play should be. Yeah. Darn. Oh, I guess I don't have to fence in round 12. Fence round 13 is acceptable. Midilol gonna reno plus a herb garden. Okay. Yeah, so I do end up with with extra wood now. Fence 4. Ah, I see. And then go back and fence a second time later. Right. Yeah, that would have been better because I really only needed one wood. And so then I could have got the wood from not taking wood there. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Go ahead and play plow a field here, which also triggers my parquet setter. Five food A. The well's still available. Could still go for the well. There's 3 stone that might come back. Although sandswoll probably gonna build the well with the 3 stone on his farm. I guess if 3 stone and fencing don't come back, then I just start player melon patch pretty happily. Phantom, first action, start player, duck pond. Okay, well that should mean... Oh, I might not get fencing back. Because Midilol might fence with this move. I got it, yeah, fence 11 first move. Darn. Well, that just means I eat the cattle that I breed, and then I just have to hit fencing in round 13 with my first move. Oh, man. This has really caused shockwaves for my game. Not good. Not good. Sandswoll, 3 stone. His response to me taking 3 stone is probably he builds the well. So what I could do to get around that is major minor melon patch. Major minor melon patch, get a I don't know, get a clay. What resource is worth something to me at this point? Not too many of them. Major minor, get a stone. Major minor, get a clay. Yeah, just take a clay, I guess, and maybe build the fireplace later. Yeah, I did get distracted. Darn. That was poor play. Should have fenced, you're right, because I only needed 1 more wood, and using a fencing action to get a wood is better than just taking 3 wood because I increased my capacity for animals immediately. Oh, darn. Yeah, it's going to cost me quite a bit here. I guess I could have taken the stone in case someone grabs 3 stone here, but if someone grabs 3 stone, I'll take 2 stones, so I'm pretty sure I get the well either way. Midilol just built another room. And a stable. Alright. Go ahead and take 3 stone. And then reno build the well. I also want to do a sow action for my melon patch. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do. I want a fence. Sandswoll also wants to fence. Will Sandswoll first action fence ahead of plow sow? Probably not. I guess there's a chance that Phantom plow sows, but I'm pretty sure Phantom will family growth. Although they do have the nice crops for plow sow. I guess everyone has the nice crops for plow sow thanks to the market crier. Breed cattle. And then start of the round, stable. Interesting. Phantom did go for the plow sow. So Sandswoll could fence with this move. No, Sandswoll gonna plow as well. Interesting. I want to get on sow bake. And I want to get on... Yeah, sow bake is worth quite a bit. Sow bake might be worth risking not fencing here. Midilol start player spinny. Okay. I think we're gonna risk fencing here to sow bake to get our field from our melon patch, because Sandswoll could theoretically go on the sow space. Although Sandswoll likes sow less than he likes. He maybe wants to take vegetable before he sows. Okay, we'll try fencing here. Fence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fence 6. And now I'll go ahead and fill in the rest. Backfill with meadow. Oh, I didn't play Village Fool last round. I think getting the well was worth it. It was worth getting the well. It was fine getting the well and giving up on Village Fool. Now looks like So will come back unless Midilol decides he wants a bake action. Nope. Beautiful. Where are the global bonuses? Tile maker. So that makes renovation only a 2-point prospect. I think it's just as good as building renovating is probably building another room. Although it is more resources. It's 7 resources versus 5. But I have 2 clay and I have 1 stone. The clay is also useful for building majors, so it can be turned into points that way, which the other stuff cannot. So I think what I do is I farm stable, get a clay, and then I have the option to 3 clay fireplace in the last round. I could maybe also play Village Fool. I don't know. Midilol plays baker's oven. Okay. On family growth, right? So that means the stone oven is available. So I could go for the stone oven here. So I should do that. Let's do that, definitely. Did it on family growth. Sandswoll could build the stone oven. Could reno. I think what I'll do is I'll take the 3 stone, and then I have the option to major minor stone oven, or I can play farm stable, get a reed, and then the stone is useful for a stone house reno. And then I'll take sheep with my last move. Sandswoll went for the sheep. Okay, that's fine. I'll build the stone oven. Stone oven for 3 points looks good. And then I don't have too many points left. Maybe a 1-point village fool. What if feed 10, breed, harvest, and drain pond comes in. I pay with the food on the board, toss, storehouse minder, plow a field. So I think plowing is my best move here. Sheep should come back. I don't have that many point moves remaining. Plow enables a sow bake action, which is going to be worth a couple points as well. So yeah, I think plow first move here looks good. Okay, so got taken by Phantom, so probably just take 1 sheep here. We will play 1-point farm stable. So we got 2 points from our clay house. We have no points from uncounted miners. Yeah, and then just probably taking animals and taking food is what's left. So farm stable and then 2 food/animal actions. Yeah, both major minor options are available, so I'll go for the boar first. Boar is 4 food, so You're a little late on that, Rylocran. That's so 2 rounds ago. Alright, Cooking Hearth built by Phantom, so I should play my farm stable. Can I plow with Melon Patch? Yes, I can. Yep, round 14 harvest. I'm going to harvest a vegetable, and it's like an immediate thing, so... Never late, just... That's got a point on it, and I can take a resource. I'll take a reed, just in case someone plays Scrounger with the last move. Oh, I've got an animal husbandry worker up here that's worth 2 points as well. So I'll have whatever I score plus 6 by my count. Last move, take a cattle. No, Phantom took it. Day labor or fishing. Man, if I get day labor from my Camembert, which I played in round in round 3. Sandswoll saying, I need to know if you first picked Scrounger. He's seen all the cards, all the occupations that he did not. All the occupations he did not pass, he's seen. So he knows that I did not first pick Scrounger. Ooh, Sandswoll playing Dairy Crier here. So let's get 2 sheep. Then my last move. Yeah, let's pick up that Camembert food for the sake of completeness. Five food, OA, feed 10. Harvest V and plow. And breed sheep. Alright, final score 51 plus 6, 57. 57 here, GG. So I scored 57 and the other 3 players all got 47. So yeah, strong game. Animal husbandry worker into 4 sheep. Maybe my opponent should have considered, whoever was leading should have considered stealing the sheep in round 4. It would have been kind of a nasty move, but it would have been a strong move, very strong move, since I gained a lot off of breeding those sheep all game. The fact that second family growth fell into my lap, that Phantom let it go, was huge, because it let me grow twice ahead of sandswoll. So yeah, there's just a lot that went my way this game. And like I said, all my minors were really good. Occupations were okay, but all my minors especially were really good. So all right, that's all for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I will stream tomorrow is the plan. So same time tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.